Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to 82 YouTube Haelian here. And today we're going to do something a little special. We're going to try to highlight our good old friend, Grandma Demeter. Because I'll admit, I don't highlight her practically ever for most of these runs, right? So I figured we'd use Aspect of Thanatos, because she can kind of suit there if we get the Weed Killer boon. Well, I mean, we're hoping to get the Weed Killer boon. Of course, we're going to start off with her keepsake, and we got the usual Arcana set up for something like this, I would say. We're going to take out Rocky, because I think we'll be okay. We're going to go to the surface, have a relatively relaxed time. Let's get it started, shall we? So I figured we'd start with her attack, and I'll admit that I almost never take her attack or special. The percentages are quite low. Oh, sweet lord. The percentages are quite low. This is definitely a situation where I would normally just settle for Arctic Ring.
I choose otherwise.
But there we go. Okay, your attacks do more damage and inflict freeze, goes up to 75% at heroic. The percentage is actually one of the lowest ones, is the truth, for the attack and special, out of the gods that provide a percentage. So it does kind of feel a bit like you might as well just take her cast if you want the freeze effect and then use someone else on the attack or special for actual damage purposes. She just fits so perfectly on the cast, right? And now, I've spent a few rolls already, but we want a lot more Demeter. I would like to get Weed Killer. I do have to consider not just origination, which shouldn't be a problem here, but magic regen, especially with Weed Killer coming in. Lucid Gain could be fine. We're probably going to want to roll that mini-boss, though. Why don't we check out Medea first? And then we'll kind of think about it for a second here. Cold Storage is a boon that is actually kind of okay, but I don't take very often, I'll admit. I don't think that top curse is particularly interesting, honestly. Okay. Hestia would be nice to get in the build, though. Well, why don't we start with more Demeter? Probably take the hammer. It's gonna be Heracles. Whatever, dude. Come on, let's go. Quit fooling around here. So we only get the crit chance on our actual Omega attack. Kind of shocked that Harpy managed to bonk us like that. You don't need crazy amounts of magic, but if we get Weed Killer, we're gonna need some more for sure. But I'm not going to rush it. Now, we really don't want Arctic Ring, but I am going to work towards the Legendary, so I guess Snow Queen will have to do. Priming 25 is not ideal, though. But we'll have to try to make it work. Boing, 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 boing. A little bit of magic. Very nice. That'll do me. You have pretty good AoE. The single target damage can be a bit iffy, though. I don't know if I'm that smitten by a boon like Weed Killer normally. She has a lot of utility stuff. You know, you got Plentiful Forge, you got Snow Queen, you got Steady Growth. I think some of her duos could be better. Namely, Hardy Appetite, you deal more damage for how much max health you have. That's probably the big one. Comes in my Natural Selection also. Definitely could be way better without any harm to anything else, really. Are there any of these changes going to happen at this point in the game's life cycle? Probably not, but I guess, you know, just kind of thinking out loud here, right? What do we got for a hammer? Well, we got Psychic Whirlwind. Sorry. I mean, it's amazing. It's the best hammer you can get. So now we can attack while whirlwinding. So I just want to roll the mini-boss back into Demeter now. It would be nice to get Origination. I don't really want Tranquil Gain. That's for sure. Not a big fan of that at all. I might roll this door first. Yeah, I don't know about that one. This pretty much has to be Demeter. I only have, like, one true boon here right now, which is a bit sad. I gotta remember I have Psychic Whirlwind also. Okay. That's the number one issue that I can struggle with Psychic Whirlwind, is just reminding myself I got it, so you can keep swinging away. God, it's so good.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, so Cold Storage, your freeze effects last longer, and then we are set up for the Legendary. I was thinking I would take it. Steady Growth is kind of a fun one to take. I don't think I'm going to rush getting more Demeter boons at this point, though. I think we just take, like, the max health. Maybe Apollo for either blinding... I mean, Apollo has a few things that could work here. At first, when I was thinking about this run, I was looking at the duo boons, and I was trying to ask myself what makes Demeter feel better. And it's like one of the first things that came to mind was Freezer Burn, that, you know, pops your Scorch whenever you inflict freeze kind of thing, right? But then it's like, well, is that Demeter or is that Hestia, though? Is the only issue I have with that. Is that Demeter or is that Hestia? I don't know. Let's see. We definitely don't want that. I don't really want to spend a lot of rolls here. So you could just take the cast and call it a day. It's not my favorite. You know what? I'm going to roll that.
Not what I want.
An epic lucid gain. All right. No origination yet for us. That's fine, though. 0 pylons remain. Let us go. Our crit chance is maxed out. I don't think Demeter should receive some major changes here, really. Okay, Rapturing will be more than good enough. I don't think Demeter needs major changes. I think it's really just a couple duos. I do. If anything. Ooh, that was close. Damn. Poison. Damn. Freeze him up, baby. Oh, damn, he got me. Come on. Damn. Thought I got away from it. I mean, I don't know if anything really needs major overhauls at this point. A lot of us talk about how bad Eris is all the time. And I know I keep going back and forth, right? I'll say, nope, this god's bad, needs to be changed, or this thing's bad, needs to be changed. And then I'll run it back like, well, it's not that bad, you know. It's fine, everybody. Don't worry about it. I'll admit I'm kind of guilty of it. Let's see. What do we want now? I mean, obviously we just want more dem. So we want to be very careful with our rolls now. The hammer sounds like a fun choice eventually. Could just grab Athena now. I don't think rarefying anything we had was particularly interesting here. In terms of duo boons, there's really not much to think about. We have Aphrodite, so you could consider their duo, and I guess I will. Our max health is decent, but is there any way to really pump up that max health otherwise? Not so much. There's like no keepsake that would assist with that, I should say. So I think you just grab Athena for now. I might pass on the magic. Yeah, I think we'll be fine without it. We still want Weed Killer from Demeter too. That would be nice. I mean, I don't think it's right to roll. I don't think it was right, I should say. But Origination is all set. We're going. Get that freeze effect popping. I love the freeze effect, particularly on like a new save file. Not even just for new players, but even for myself. The freeze effect just feels like quite kind in a sense. But eventually, you upgrade your save file enough, right? And you kind of just don't need it eventually. What do you got, hon? Yeah, I'll just take Mental Block. That's fine. Won't be using the special or anything. Ooh, Demeter! Maybe fill a slot with Apollo, like Blinding Rush again. I don't really need it. What else does he have? Yeah, nothing interesting. I don't want to roll. Tropical Cyclone is actually kind of a nice duo from her that I don't get as often as I would probably like, is how I would describe it. We can't get duos here. But we could get one in the future, though. Okay. Hey, buddy. Now, she can still give the legendary from a trial, though. Come on. Okay, I think we roll once, because these are pretty bad. No, we got Weed Killer, at least. Only combo. What can you do, though? But we got one of the things that would feel quite a bit nicer. Arctic Gale was there as well. Would have been good, but what can you do? More Demeter, please. Some more max health, because we could get the duo between her and Aphrodite long term. It would not be a high priority, because I'm afraid it's just not that good. It'd probably be all right with, what's it called? Mel Axe, though. I think I might just take the money to make sure we can afford everything. Again, I don't want to roll.
Hermes must be in
More Hermes. I'll take the max health as well. I think we actually roll this and try to get Demeter. Okay, good. This could be a legendary, it could be a duo. We'll see what gets offered. All right, freeze them. With cold storage, you actually get some time here, right? You actually get a decent chunk of time, I would describe it. Okay, that's not bad. It is actually a useful utility. Oh, come on. Nothing. Nothing. All right, we're gonna have to take Arctic Gale now.
Sure.
All right, Cersei, help me out. Oh, give me the morph, actually, I'm kind of thinking. You did not. Girth? Girth. Girth. Leg Girth. I mean, I think I even recently discussed natural selection. I think for Hearty Appetite, you get, what is it? 5%? Ooh, more. What is a Hearty Appetite? Is it 5% damage or is it 10% per? Yeah, it's 10% per 100 max health that you have. It could be doubled and it still wouldn't be great. So thus, I don't think it, but it doesn't need to be great. It just needs to be okay. That's the way I'm looking at it. All right, we're gonna have to take this. While standing in a gust, you randomly fire gales every 0.3 seconds. I think that's actually quite good overall. Again, not every duo boon needs to be great, but it needs to be good. I think we can argue, right? Static shock. I want to be careful with our money here, but I do want to fill the god pool, kind of. I don't really want static shock. Don't really want a special. Divine Vengeance, kind of bad. Max Magic seems unnecessary. We kind of just want to call it a day. Oh, air quality on Arctic Gale would be funny, in particular. I don't know if that's really going to happen, but I'm going to take it. I'm gonna take it. It's not gonna work on Tropical Cyclone, I believe. Unless Tropical Cyclone is kind of weird. There's a couple of boons that are weird. Like Meat Grinder actually does not hit as hard per second as it makes it sound. So we'll just leave those bombs there, huh? Okay, darling. Oh, you got me. I don't know why I threw out a special there, but here we are. Go! Slow them down, Demeter. Slow them down. Okay, that was interesting. Eris. Kill. Yeah. Come on. Oh, she's done. And she's done. Feels pretty good. So when you freeze a boss, it doesn't actually freeze them in place like with the other enemies. It just slows them down a bit. I don't even know what kind of percentage we're looking at there. Yeah, we'll accept Racing Thoughts. I'd love to get the Demeter Legendary for fun. Wait a minute. With Girth, I just realized, does our little icon get bigger on the map? It just looked a little bigger to me. Am I crazy?
Which one would help?
I'm kind of thinking it's hammer time. Ooh, Seething Marauder. Your attacks also deal 60 damage to surrounding foes for each and every strike. That's actually very good. All right. Random boon. More Demeter, please. We have one roll from Demeter. Legendary would be the most fun. I think we just take the money here. Make sure we stay within it, since those Shrines of Hermes are very potent. You always want to have money for stuff like that. Hearty Appetite I'd probably still take. We can't go too crazy with the with our max health in this situation, it looks, but you take what you can get, kind of thing.
As expected.
Not now. All right, I'll just do max health here. Maybe you should have just done more dollars. Yeah, I think we have quick buck, right? So the cash is worth pretty much as what a max out costs anyway, I think. If we didn't get Psychic Whirlwind here, I'm not gonna lie. This might have looked like a bit more of a struggle. Hard to say. Oh, come on. I tried to charge an Omega attack. I wonder if he can even give me the hammer thing here. We have more dialogue? How, though? Your attack boon goes up, but you prime 35. Well, it's the best one. And I think we can afford the magic. Ugh. Ugh. I shouldn't at Selene. I can't defend hexes and then never take hexes. I'll admit, you know what's... I know, I have a lot of things... I know, I'm not going to complain about hexes, but I have a new thing about hexes. I do kind of feel like the Path of Star upgrades interrupt the flow of the game a little more than perhaps what I might like long-term now. Okay, we could still use more wind. Lightning Lance? I might not want a core boon from him for a couple of reasons, but not big reasons. Okay, so that's one more win, but I still need another. Dark side, you say? I don't know if we're really going to get into it, but I'll take it. Apollo? Ooh. He has fire and wind, right? I think rolling and just praying for Demeter is not the right choice here. It's the first mini-boss, I believe, so I'm actually going to maximize our odds of getting offered Demi by not taking the first mini-boss here. If that makes sense. We'll probably get offered another one. Weed Killer can go up. I thought it was the first mini-boss. There's only 2 mini-bosses in the zone, and the game should offer you as many mini-bosses that are available per zone. Now, that's not 100% guaranteed, but it's pretty damn close to it. Pretty damn close. Colossus Slash. Nice hammers. Okay, we got Juicy Zeus. We got a Path of Stars from this bad boy. Bruiser and a Drainer. I don't think I care about the Drain. Good night. Oh, Dark side, we are going. Generate some heartthrobs. Make it last for longer. During your hex, you deal more. Dodge. Take that. Don't think I roll this since air quality activation would be kind of cool. I wonder if that actually works with... I still don't know 100%. Everything that it does and does not work with, truth be told. Air quality is quite a strange thing. Oh my god, the wreckage. The absolute wreckage here. I feel like we barely used half of our kit. Those hammers are popping. Alright, so we have... What is it, Lightning Lance? I don't want Sack Shock. We have 2 little magic for Sack Shock, I'm going to say. There we go. Air quality's now on. I have a crazy amount of money. I guess I am going to take the max health. Unfortunately, we have not seen the shop in the middle of the zone. We're probably not going to at this rate up, but we got a shrine. That's nice, at least. Come on. Yeah, that extra power on our attacks is pretty spicy here. Guess we'll take a Path of Stars, and I guess we'll take some max magic, given our money situation. I'm a-coming, my friends. Freeze them up, send them back. We still have a roll. I'm kind of saving it in case we do encounter Demeter. I'll natch a little bit. And we can roll her. Yeah, we don't really need more Zeus. Chomp, it gives me more chances of seeing Demeter too, right? Come on. Yes! Please, please, please. Dem. No! No! You can kind of see when you run out of useful boons here. Local climate is just kind of nothing for a build that isn't, I don't know, Charon? Maybe a couple other things with Winter Circle or something like that. I have actually had a pretty cool run where we use the Omega Cast with this aspect. It's pretty solid overall. Guess I'm gonna have to take Plentiful Forage here. I guess I'll even buy the max magic here, too. We used all our rolls. We tried our best. Okay. Let's take a seat backwards for a second here. We're going bottom, bottom, middle. Oh, I messed it up. Hold on, we can do our heartthrobs in a second. Let's try to gather them or something. Didn't really do it. Okay, heartthrobs, heartthrobs, heartthrobs. Let's go, baby. I think Heracles is down. Oh, not quite. Now he is, though. Okay, but how'd those punches all get me? Woo! Damn, this is spicy. Bottom, middle, bottom, top, middle. Bottom, middle, bottom, top, middle. I don't know why I'm doing an Omega cast here, truthfully told. Wait for that. Oh, okay. Oh, please, game. Thought I was charging a mega attack, but no. I lied! Alright, just finish her. Okay. Wow. I don't know if it's just because we got potentially the perfect set of hammers here or what. But I'll admit, this feels pretty sexy. Were we sleeping on Demeter this whole time? What's the clickbait for this one? Wake up, honey. New Demeter build just dropped. Demeter keepsake is gonzo. There's like Black and Fleece. It's not that crazy. Droplet does actually help here, though. We'll go Droplet. More boons, please. Might as well take the max health. How much money we got? All right, show me Dem. Dem. I will take the Path of Stars otherwise here. I think Darkside is a fine hex if you have the Godsend. I feel like if you don't, it's kind of not worth thinking about, though. The Heartthrobs actually do quite a bit. But I'm not so sure that plain old, it feels super effective. Please, guys. Please, my guys. Oh my god, they're still... Ugh. Not upset. Hashtag not upset. Woo! I wonder if Tropical Cyclone will be bigger than we think. Alright, we'll do the path. We killed the little one already. Ooh, get him! We do charge very slowly on the Omega attack, though. Damn, they're going downtown. We're out of rolls. Okay, what do we got for the epics here? Your attack gains the bonuses of your attack boon. Death Defiance, no. Your special gains the, no. Your cast has the same effect of your Omega cast, no. What about this one? Your attack is 25% faster. No. I don't even know if I want this, truth be told. It doesn't sound great. I'll take the we deal more damage during the hex, though. Money. Whoa, buddy, I thought I froze you. Demeter! No. Hearty Appetite. No. Please surrender. More damage. You're dead. No, bow, bow, do. What do we got now? We got 3 more. Hex lasts longer. Let's take the deal more damage. Then make it last longer kind of thing. No! Hearty Appetite at least. Demeter, come back, honey. Oh, I thought I was slick. I thought I was slick. Get it. Woo, woo, spicy. I'm pleased with how it's went in terms of how it feels. I'm disappointed that I didn't deliver on the Demeter legendary, though, for you. I'm so sorry. Your attacks gain 9 more power. I think we're going to do that. More attack damage, please. This is definitely an instance where it should feel good. No! Scammed again? Got like nothing in here, huh? Really got a lot of max health. Success rate hits. Like double strike? I think that might be about it. That's actually not useful at all, is it? I have a lot of boons. Give me hasty retreat, I guess. Hold on, we can still get some more here going on. Give me that. Give me that. Deal more damage, right? More dodge. Special gains that. I don't think that means anything to me. I don't want it to cost more either. Well, it certainly felt better than I was guessing. I was kind of worried, like, okay, here's Demeter, everyone, and it would feel like, you know, a limp dick slapping a baloney or something like that. But it's felt pretty damn pleasurable at the end of the day. Send him back. Don't let him finish. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, careful. Carefully, carefully. Nice, okay. You're gonna come down on me. Very nice, okay. Now's a good time to use the heartthrob here. Boom, 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 boom. Look at him go! Drop another cast. And we got him all in one. Please hurry. Oh, I swung when I probably shouldn't have there. Woo! All right, let's wait for the sperms to come down. Any second now, please, game. Okay. Grandfather. Now's a good time for the last. This is the part where he has the most health, and that's why it feels the most arduous oftentimes. But easy peasy. Easy a peasy. Maybe I was being too harsh on Dem here, or maybe we got lucky in other ways. I like your legendary because it's fun. I don't know if I like your legendary because I find it extremely good. If I can be totally blunt about it too anyway. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, you got me. All right. Wah, wah. Okay, we got him. It's over. I used to think I'd get sick of that phase, but it's actually... I actually find it weirdly fun. Send him back. Send him back to mama. There we go. I don't know, what do you think? Did I do Demeter justice? Maybe it depends what the highest damages are here. If you had other Demeter ideas, let me know. I mean, obviously getting our legendary was part of the plan, but unfortunately it didn't happen. The regular attack did quite a bit more than the Omega attack. Like, a lot more. I'm a little surprised about that. Heartthrobs were okay. Unfortunately, Tropical Cyclone or the Gales did not even show up, which is quite surprising to me. I don't think it's built into the cast, not the duo bone. I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to think there, actually. I'm actually quite surprised by some of that. We even got Psychic Whirlwind first, so yeah. I'm pretty sure these were the perfect hammers. I don't think you could have better hammers here for this build. The perfect Thanatos build. It really was, honestly. It really was. Took the most damage to Prometheus. I was going kind of balls to the walls there. But yeah, I mean, it was all, yeah, I mean, it is mostly thanks to just Demeter and the hammers that got offered. But yeah, I'm a little surprised air quality didn't make Arctic Gale feel a bit more interesting there. I figured they would have entered on there, but guess not. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got build suggestions, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 you know. And I shall see you in another video.